Right now we're inside a restored 1909 railcar used in the logging industry here in Washington, Idaho, and Montana. It's now an Airbnb, one of the best trains I've seen in the world. Let's go check this place out. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are in a brand new location today. I've never explored this part of the country, Deary, Idaho. The northern part of Idaho, it's a small town, you may have never heard of it, of about 500 people, logging town, and they have a really cool accommodation here. This is a 1909 restored rail car. It's always a treat whenever we get to explore trains or rail cars on this channel. They're very rare, and this one is my favorite one I've ever been to. It is done so well. This rail car was used on the Washington, Idaho, and Montana Railway from 1909 to about the 1950s, and it was purchased brand new in 1909 from the American Car and Foundry Company out in Chicago, I believe, shipped here to be used in the logging industry. This is a logging town, and with the logging rail cars, they would always have two of these type of rail cars, which were used for passengers, baggage, and U.S. mail. So there's not that many of these ones, and to have it restored here where it was used is amazing. It was found in a barn about 2 miles from here, and they brought it over here to restore it, and the restoration is all kind of documented on a TV show. I'll put it up on the screen right here if you want to go check it out. They did a fantastic job. Like I said, my favorite rail car I have seen on Airbnb, and I'm glad I'm finally here. And we're going to be beginning with the tour right now. The walkway is pretty cool with the railroad ties they incorporated, fitting with the aesthetic they're going for here. And we'll walk up on this deck space. They built this entire pergola on top of the rail car to help preserve it. It's out of the rain, out of the snow, and it helps with shade. You can sit out here and not get rained on or snowed on, and it just adds a giant deck space to this area as well. So we'll walk up on here now, and we can see all the small details. The lettering that says Washington, Idaho, and Montana Railway Company on top. This is what it would have looked like when it was being used officially on the railroad. So very cool. Windows are original. The roof is copper. We got the windows up there as well. And this is kind of split into 3 different sections. So when it was used, this first section up here was used for your mail. And you can see with the lettering down there, U.S. mail. They even have a small mail opening down there, and the door on this side has the original metal bars on the glass. So really cool to see those details, and we'll continue along. This middle section was used for your baggage and large items, and you can see the door is really large and it slides open. Not sliding open right now, we keep it closed, but that is what it was used for. And then we continue down to this section, and this was used as the passengers, which we'll see some original details when we get inside. So very cool. Also, with the deck space, we can lower these blinds. They're automatic, and during the summer, you can block the sun. The sun sets on this left side, so you can sit out here and watch the sunset. Beautiful, beautiful views from over here. We are on 145 acres of property, and it's pretty private out here. So this is the rail car. It is large and it's very wide. And when we get to the front door here, you can see they left this part that would attach to the other rail cars kind of open, which is a cool little detail. And on the doorstep here, it says American Car and Foundry Company. So that's another cool little detail I'd like to point out. But we'll walk through this door and head inside. Walking inside, the space is nothing but gorgeous. This is very similar to what it would have looked like originally. The oak paneling on the walls are all original, and around the windows, they only had to repair a couple pieces and they made it look like it's original as well. So the restoration job was really well done there. The flooring is also original, and you can see where the benches would have been whenever this part was used as the passenger part of the train. So this is where the passengers would have sat, and you can see the discoloring on the floor. The lighter part is where the bench would have been, and there's a lot of holes in the floor as well. So the loggers wore boots that had like spikes on them, and you can see a lot of the holes where their feet would have been when they were sitting. So really fun to see those details and the history of this rail car that is still here, and you can come here and visit and use it. So this passenger part of the rail car is used as your kitchen, dining, and living room space. Over here we have the kitchen on the right side. They added it in, and the cabinets are all custom, and they made them match the oak paneling that was already here. Really nice detail there. Lots of countertop space, and they leave some coffee supplies, some hanging wine glasses, and a sink, of course. And then underneath we have your mini fridge. And then on this side of the kitchen we have where you can cook some stuff. They have a portable cooktop there if you want to get out the pots and pans and cook anything. A little induction oven on the left side there, and above we have some of your dishes and such. So small kitchen space, but it is very usable. And above the door right there, you can see it says 306. That is the number of this rail car, 306, when it was leaving the factory out in Chicago. So anyway, we'll continue walking down this right side. We have a dining table, large dining table to fit inside of here with some chairs around it. So this is very wide. You can see here's a shot of me with my arms extended. This isn't tight at all. It is very wide and comfortable in here. If you've ever been in a train, you would know that compared to like a shipping container home, which you guys might have seen on my channel, those are usually pretty tight. 8 foot. This is wider than 8 foot. Anyway, this left side has another little desk with some coffee and tea supplies, and then we enter into your living room space. 4 seats all around here, and my favorite part of this living room is the fireplace over here on the left side. This is a brand new fireplace. I mean, it looks antique, it looks Victorian, purchased from Washington, and it's gas. You can turn it on with just one button. It looks really good in here, matches the aesthetic as well. And over here on the chest between these 2 chairs, underneath the glass, they have some tickets that were used for the rail car here, or the rail cars in the area. So nice little history note there as well. And now we'll continue walking through this walkway past the oak paneling here, and this is the second part of the rail car. This part would have been used for luggage and material good to be shipped. They added a bathroom here. You can see over there all the walls they added for the bathroom. It matches the wall paneling here. This is original wall paneling in here, and the windows up top as well. And what they have in here is just a small desk here. There's my camera stuff and some bookshelves with some books. And over here they have a dresser for storage if needed. This is where your AC unit is as well for those nice hot summer months. And we have the sliding door that would have been used still here with the original hardware, and you can see the spot up here where they would have put the crane to help lift stuff in. That hardware is still in here as well, but you can't open the door, which is okay. And we'll continue walking and we'll enter into your bathroom space. This bathroom is large. They did an amazing job in here as well. Toilet in the middle, shower on this left side with the subway tile and a bathtub if needed, and the nice tiling on the ground as well. And we have a small vanity here on the right side. Nice copper bowl and faucet with a mirror above. Did a really good job in here, keeping it clean, spacious, bright, and really nice to use. So we'll walk out of this and we'll walk into the last part, which would have been the mail room, but it's been converted into your bedroom. They fit a king size bed in here. You can walk all around it. 2 heaters in here for those cold months. Nice little seating area on this right side with an antique nightstand. You can put some stuff in those drawers. There's also a nightstand on the other side and a spot to hang up some clothes. You can see the hangers on the wall over there. The original door right here that led out to the front of the rail car has the metal bars I was mentioning, and then there's also the door right here that would have been slid open to load and unload the mail. And that is everything here inside the restored rail car in Deary, Idaho. Hosts are so kind, and we'll head down to Deary right now and check out a couple of things in their downtown that you can come check out. Down here in Deary, the community is small, but it is thriving, and there is plenty of stuff here to do. Hiking up Spud Hill, you can go to the bakery. It is really good. Here's what I had for breakfast, and every now and then they host dinners in the evening that are really fun. There's a quilt shop here. There's a butcher shop, and you can see them butchering the meat, all fresh. And I just like what's going on in this small community, and of course, plenty of hiking all around here in Idaho. So that is everything here that you'll get at the 1909 rail car. The bakery, the food in the downtown area is really, really good. And of course, the rail car is one of the best in the world. And it's out here in Deary, Washington, or Idaho, not Washington. So I would suggest coming to stay here. I absolutely love this place. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.